Star Trek: Strange New Worlds, The Psychology of Trauma in Captain Pike. Episode title: The Psychological Trauma of Captain Pike, Unpacking the Complexities of Strange New Worlds. Today, we are going to delve into the fascinating and complex world of trauma within the persona of Captain Christopher Pike, the commander of the USS Enterprise in the Star Trek: Strange New Worlds series. Captain Pike's backstory is a profound one, marked by a severe head injury in the course of his duties, resulting in a prolonged coma. This near-death experience was exacerbated by the emotional and psychological toll of being responsible for the deaths of his crew and the failure of his mission. Pike's injury has left him with amnesia, retrograde amnesia, and a permanent suppression of memories of the events surrounding his head wound. This condition is known as dissociation, the psychological defense mechanism that allows individuals to disconnect from traumatic experience to cope with the emotional pain. This dissociation is a coping mechanism meant to shield himself by disabling his memory. Pike is attempting to regain a sense of control over his surroundings and evade the crushing weight of his psyche. However, as we observe throughout the series, this protection often comes at a steep cost, as Captain Pike struggles to genuinely connect with others. Throughout the series, Captain Pike is portrayed as a complex, multifaceted character whose emotional state vacillates between introspection and the impulsive desire to assert. This swinging pendulum is a hallmark of post-traumatic stress disorder (PTSD), a condition often experienced by individuals who have endured significant trauma, as their nervous system and brain constantly attempt to reconcile competing survival strategies. Additionally, we witness Captain Pike's grappling with identity and self. After reawakening from his long period of coma, he grapples with feeling disconnected from his past life, coupled with an emerging awareness of his inability to accept help from others. His attempt to rediscover his crew and come back to some semblance of command is accompanied by unresolved feelings, adding to the sense of disorder in his psychological makeup. Pike's mental state is an acknowledgement of the human complexity that exists outside the realm of the Starfleet Code of Honor. He struggles to reconcile his values of duty and loyalty with the pain he now faces, giving us insight into the universal problems people face in the face of trauma and loss, and the weight this can bring to our sense of identity. It is also worth noting that other characters within this narrative also navigate the weight of trauma. First Officer Spock, suffering from his own painful past, provides a compelling example of how societal pressure to conform, paired with internalized inadequacies and the stress of making significant decisions, can weigh on an individual's psyche. Through his journey, the complexities of trauma are revealed in stark contrast, pushing viewers to challenge stereotypes about those who face trauma and what is considered recovery. And so, Captain Pike's trajectory serves as a testament to the messy, jagged nature of trauma and recovery. Through his story, we are reminded of the emotional fragility of our characters, the complexities of our human psychology, and the ongoing, grueling path we must walk to find wholeness in the years after a traumatic event. In summation, the emotional odyssey of Captain Pike stands as a poignant reminder of the personal risks that come with attempting to face the darkness within ourselves. And it is through embracing the multifaceted nature of these narratives that we can build a deeper empathy for the resilience of those around us. Thanks for listening to today's episode of Artificial Radio, where the boundaries of reality are constantly blurred, as we reflect on human stories of courage, sacrifice, and connection.